Hello, hello, and welcome to Coaching Corner with me, Tracy Forsyth. And today I just want to talk about, to anybody who might be facing a restructure or redundancy. And I just want to assure you that it is not the end of the world. That often I think it leads to a release and a renewal. So I know the words that there's going to be a restructure strike terror in most people's hearts. I mean, it has in mine in the past, and it's all about the uncertainty of job security, the self-doubt that you'll be okay, the fear of the unknown, and also the lack of control. Yeah. And redundancy, unless you're given a big payoff and lots of gardening leave, and even then, it can entail a whole host of feelings. For example, self-doubt, it's personal, they don't want me anymore, I'm not good enough, I must have done something wrong, to indignance, after all I've done, and they just don't appreciate what I'm on behalf of what I've done, to shame, like, how am I going to explain this to my family? Or what am I now that I'm no longer working as insert whatever job title it was. So yeah, I know it can be horrible. And, I know that when I went through a restructure and redundancy, I remember my team asking me how I felt. And I said, I feel like chopped liver, that I was a side dish and I just wasn't needed anymore. So, but truthfully, restructure and redundancy was the best thing that happened to me career-wise. I had been umming and ahhing about my next step for a while, and suddenly, whoosh, I was swept out of the nest and onto the next thing. I was released out into the world. And yes, it took me a while to recover. I'd gotten really, really run down, but the whole thing was really genuinely the making of me, I think. So it gave me time to stop and consider what I really wanted to do, what I could do, and also to try lots of different things. Of course, I had a redundancy payoff to live on for a while, so I didn't immediately have to worry about money. And I used that time to do so much. I did all the training and the courses I'd want to do, from 500-hour advanced yoga teacher training to the International Coaching Federation's coach certification to leadership circle profile training, etc., etc. Loads and loads of courses I'd wanted to do. I went on a breath retreat. I did aerial yoga, you name it, I did it. And more importantly, I just stopped and I listened to myself, listened to what the problems were in the world that other people were going through. I absorbed, I said yes to everything I wanted to do, and to some things I just did for the adventure. And having that time and space just gave me the clarity I needed about how I wanted to use my expertise and experience. It gave me time to realize what assets and impact I had, and how I could put both together in service of other people and their problems. So I was renewed. Out of that, my career pivot was born. And it genuinely came from a sense of purpose and passion. And it led to a career that pays and is extremely fulfilling. So take heart if you are facing a restructure or redundancy. I am living proof that it can be a wonderful release and renewal of your career. So if you want help, I've done this free masterclass on the 3 Ps of pivoting. You can click the link in this post or in the bio if you want to watch it. And you can also find out about a course that I'm hosting to help people make that next step. All right. Take care and breathe. Take care.